Now pay attention to the tempo. Never complicated, conversations keep it simple. Practice makes it perfect when I murder instrumentals. Treating my body or word just like a motherfucking tempo. Assemble the feet with a symbol that y'all recognize. So the vision composing the villain, arrival, the killer, revival, the sick epidemic that's never dependent. In fucking appendix, a fucking appendages, rubbing and bandages. I can dismantle that. We gon' need more penicillin, prescribing the feeling, reciprocity, property, written, recited the affirmation for the special occasion. Evading emotions, elated for sake of the part of relation. Related to faded, the track in the back, or the fact it was fat and it's half fascinated with the fragrance, conveying the word I created. Mistaking the statement you make if I hatred or you was soliciting and debating to offer repent for your sins at the altar. You fucking with me and my sign, nigga, not in the least for my shit ain't generic. It's more esoteric, compare it. That's if you can bear it. Embarrassing you disappearing, embalming the beat, I'm impairing. Evolving till I'm incoherent, immersing your mind with a merciless grind by a merciful lyricist. Taking its time, I'm meticulous for a particular politics, popularized by the power of following trends. I hope that my musical fans, I pray that I take every one of your fans. You can tell them the shit by the way that I stand, but I can't with a list of demands. And I let it for ransom that's random, provided that you can supply the amount of requested, a minor investment. Now why are you testing my patience? I want all the biz in your pocket, your checking your wallet, your earrings and watches. So give me your bracelet or else I'ma break it. But if you do not let me take it, then your blood will leak in the crease of the pavement and ambulance needed. But I give a fuck if you print it. I'll take that engagement ring and your mama to your panic. I wanna be a legend like Notorious. That's essential by glorious. Gorgeous when I'm victorious. Touring off of the vocal tenacity that was spoken, created inside the pulse of this culture that I'm devoted to. I'm still playing Neil Matter like the motherfucker came out last week. Pay attention when the young niggas speak. No sleep, I ride for another rhyme with a certain subtle ass that you can never match that. I attack that, better detect that when I rhyme so fast that your mind couldn't grasp that. This is the death of my not in this coordinates. I'm gonna compose like I'm masterful organist. I break it down to molecular origins. Originated maniacal ordinance. Back to the pace that I keep, but the speed of the cat. What do you expect? An interesting concept, fascinating context. Get the people convinced. I'm the shit. You can probably understand through the vent. Let the other hell bent on trying to be the motherfucking greatest that has ever did. The difference is the effort that I put up in a rhyme and 90-degree line perpendicular. These motherfuckers looking parallel. Get a parachute when you're paracel. Get a pen and a pad. Document my nomination. A rhyme and abomination with lyrical concentration. A verbal assassination. A miscellaneous altercation. Complicated constellation with the compilation of the new inflation. Give a confirmation to the unrelated.
Do this shit one time. Lie, knowledge, nigga. Look, I pray for higher favor. No lie or hesitating. No time is not for wasting. No sitting round or waiting. Excuse my rude introduction. I'm not a people person. Recently reacquainted. My cadence is K the better. I black the fuck out and change. My new name is Eric Banner. Affect the culture like Iverson. He's the fucking answer. We're talking practice and persistence. A perfection. It's perfecting this profession. Insisting they peep the message. It's like, oh, it's such a lovely day. It's a blessing to be here. I used to think I'd fail at this, but now I'm on some pharaoh shit. My 10 commandments, it's mandatory. You check the referendum, reprimanded. I stand alone, it's something you can't avoid. A man, a few words, my nigga, fuck what you heard. I spit that rhetoric ahead of these regulatory sedatives. The way these niggas ride is low tide, a sign of the times. I compose my sentences like they editorial segments. Young nigga with a dollar and a drain, try and get it in a minute, necessary. My nigga, I ain't worried about another motherfucker. I've been focused in the zone, be getting money. Shake the past down. I came back in, stay moving, no slack in. Pay attention, no let in. People, we make it happen. I got the focus right, I'm zoning in. I see my goal, my vision shreds, my rhythm's grants. I will verbally castrate the past to say you pass the safe. It's past the point of passing pleasantries. I'm pretty sure you're done. This painstaking pageantry is masterfully demonstrated. Disdain and degradation, banging like a kick drum. This one's an exception. This fits for your grants an example of proper grammar. And granted, I know I'm biased like Pontius Pilate condemning it. Young nigga with a dollar and a drain, try and get it in a minute, necessary. My nigga, I ain't worried about another motherfucker. I've been focused in the zone, be getting money. Levitators on the way, I'm trying to leave now. I elevated and I'm gonna shake the beat down. I came back in, stay moving, no slack in. Pay attention, no let in. People, we make it tap in, huh?
You will find me in a space where happiness is now a rarity. I pump gorillas, so enforce my foes to feel the energy. Rolling, we ain't slept in about a couple weeks. I wonder where the hours go, they dissipate, I'm all alone. Fuck it, I'ma get you a ridiculous passion. Let it trickle to the tennis, intending to take time. My mind is amazing, I'm making it do tricks, true shit, loose lips, sink ships. I know it good, homie, I am dope, we just found a way to show it. Looking at the way that I'm working, I've been devoted. Focus on the dream, nothing ever come in between, nigga. Everything is dope, like I came from Medellin. And you can hop up on the train and take a ride. You ain't gotta tell me this is everything a lie. If you listen close, I better bring it back alive. Wonder what the facts, I tell the truth, I never lie. If you feel the rhythm, I'm the force of you decide. Who the fuck am I to disagree? I said I never do. I'm constantly damaging competition from moments of repetition. It's like you niggas don't get it, it's simple, this is a business. I've been chilling by myself and writing rhymes for 9 days. I lost track of the time and I ain't slept since Friday. I've been damn it too obsessive, trying to do this my way. I've been more focused than ever. I'm just praying that it pays. Nigga, we don't wanna shit back. You ain't got time for the shit. Pray with that shit in that drawer, nigga. We don't wanna shit back. You ain't got time for the shit. Pray with that shit in that drawer, nigga. We don't wanna shit back. You ain't got time for the shit. Pray with that shit in that drawer, nigga. We don't wanna shit back. You ain't got time for the shit. Pray with that shit in that drawer, nigga.
This fuck where he breathes. I want you to find this Nancy boy Elliot Ness. I want him dead. I want his family dead. I want his house burnt to the ground. I want to go to the middle of the night.
I've been yelling fucker from the top of my lungs. This shit retarded and dumber than dumb and dumber. You dumb it down, nigga, never. My destination is clear, don't need a GPS. To keep one eye on a nigga like CBS. Pay attention cause the shit that I do. Quit the subduing the duels to the death, you definitely done. Dope as they come, a kamikaze causing harm to anybody in my radius. A dime a dozen, these niggas coming, I'm like an alien. Remind me cousin, why is you bugging? My shit is better than my lines are buzzing, bumping and busting out of the seams again. I sit inside and spit in the sound of the same predicament. My pen's a fucking problem, I promise you I can stop the shit. I aim a partnership, paint a picture of the apocalypse. The post-traumatic shit, if you in the zone, you can feel it, bitch. I'm on some manic shit, barely managing where your manners is while you was panicking. I was planning this panoramic shit. I tend to kill this shit like I do. Bro, who the fuck done told you people that I was through? Oh, guess I gotta show you niggas what I can do. Cool, I already did some shit you wouldn't believe. Please, I done been in buildings with people to build up my business. And yeah, I had some meetings with people to speak on the music. But I done came away from the base and I'm better than ever. I bet I get better, you better believe in the breath of the air that you needed. The piece of these people's opinions are pretty pitiful. Archaic, the way that you do this shit prototypical. I'm calling this shit like I see you provide a visual. If you wanted a piece of the pie, then you better get it. But I for one of you niggas, this shit get pretty deep. I'm a wolf to a sheep, no chef. To the light that can lead, let me help. Nigga, please, you ain't close to my level. I must show my skill again, rhythm in with a passion like Gilligan over Ritalin. Running around on the island, spilling mimosas. I'm more or less out of it. Call it doctor, quit vomiting while the paramedics take me off your ottoman. Intolerant, my tolerance, hollering, hallelujah. My mind is moving as wavy as waves out of Honolulu. These niggas selling their souls to do cover arts in a tutu. No, that's not true, that's half. If you knew the whole truth, would you do what they do? I doubt that. I fell down and got up, corrected my posture. Imposters that pop up, we feast on like pasta. The king like Mufasa, small down like a Rasta. My home like Rwanda, mi casa, su casa. Yeah, my comments might contradict. I used to love her like Common did. All of this dope shit I commandeer. Rock like some 88 Contra shit. But you didn't catch that like broken condoms. I got a great idea, I let you hear that shit. Long as you promise to hear me out. Take your mind, nigga, free that shit. What's your dream, nigga, live that shit. Kill the scene, leave no witnesses. Reign supreme like a king and shit. Knowledge, nigga. Yes, Lord. Growing up, they used to tell me I was strange. I remember growing up, they used to say that I was strange. That's cause I kept to myself and I would never say a thing. I remember growing up, them niggas said that I was strange. That's cause I kept to myself while playing Kurt Cobain. I remember growing up, them niggas said that I was strange. That's cause I kept to myself while playing Kurt Cobain. Tell me what you really know about being so fucking depressed that you ain't left the house in months, assuming you're mentally done. I got a razor blade inside and I to silence my insanity. The voices in my motherfucking head that keep on calling me. No, seriously. Every time I wake up in the motherfucking morning, I'm looking for the exit. Exit this, the testament to rectify supply, but I would've never sufficed. I read a couple
nigga believe in defeating the purpose of living and giving you my story. The form of the year and the feeling I'm feeling for real. Don't kill my angst. I can't be a motherfucker that's giving you positive records to make them think that they really got a chance when it's all down here. Like I tell you how it is. Fuck friends when you need them, the people that disappear. I hear niggas talk, but what do you really say? Indicating so much I can't debate it. If I'm a realist, revealing that I'm a monster, I'm less than the beat. I'ma teach you a piece and I'm promising to be relatable to the point that's not debatable. Giving you agony, pain is available. Very important to show you I'm capable. Came with a bottle of antidepressants. I'm praying the problem is that I'm not patient. I'm pacing and wondering, talking depressing. I'm crying for help. I can't do it myself. I'm in love with the vice and destroying my life. I don't have any character. Ain't it embarrassing? Give me some medicine, then I abuse it. Stuck in a rut and I don't give a fuck if I live or I die to reside in the sky. What's the point? I thought that I was supposed to peak interest, unrest, not blessed, so stress, don't test. No, I would never try to make a fucking fantasy. I guarantee you'll never hear a song about the fantasy of vanity. Reality is the only place that I would never really wanna live. In the fake ass world, you wanted money and women depending if it's a means to an end. They a fan cause I wanna be alone. Refuse to waste time and I work at a pace that we can't keep. I need a moment together to stick its energy. Sentimentally, I've been sedated and praying that I can make it. My heart keeps breaking. Why do I feel vacant inside of me? Verbal abuse in the case of anxiety, lack of financial stability. This is the recipe for my soliloquy. Cynically saying the word of Jehovah. Supposed to be honest, composite composure for closure. I'm popping a perfect or hurting. I don't think it working, so when did I'm acting the pain? All them stupid niggas used to tell me I was strange. That's cause I kept to myself while playing Kurt Cobain. I remember growing up, them niggas said that I was strange. That's cause I kept to myself while playing Kurt Cobain. Nigga, done. Love. Knowledge. Another psychotic episode, I need my medication. Hyperventilating, about to have a panic attack in public. Discussing this with a publicist while I'm meditating. All I spit is heat, so is this room properly ventilated? I'm killing your high, the way that I murder a track. I never relax, you feel like you fucking with me on my flow, but you is on my nigga, that shit is a rap. So playing a relevant back, I'm taking a beat and I'm giving it back. I'm putting it right in your face, just to reverse the verse. I'm rehearsing, disperse a curse that's immersive for certain. I've been conversing, confirming you're in that verdict. Conversion within this version, coercion and my persuasive perversion was a diversion. Assuring while I'm emerging, concerning my insecurities. I even said that last line insecurely. This the second time that I wrote it. This the potent is pouring out of my force of the potion. Become proportion and forcing a portion is purer than porcelain. Fortune abortion. I found within an assortment of force for fornication. Facilitating the formulation of duress and compilation. Predicted the proclamation. Perfect my mental projectable. Vitamin fortified is injectable, not digestible. Address the microphone with the tone of any professional. Impressed with impeccable lines every time. It's incredible. My rhymes highly respectable. Penetrating the posture. Your pompous imposter can't pasta papa. I did it proper while leading pen a imposter. Call a doctor, I'm obliterated while reiterating this honest pronunciation of reciprocation. The eloquation within my innovation. You should hasten on that replication. This is elevation like an application. I need to see your credentials. Massage the pen and my pencil. Get loose on an instrumental. It's sentimental, incidental. The sound was more intrusive. What's I can do if I be the way that I lose it? Coming at me with illusions, never confusing. I would have just said the fusing. Giving the realest I'm using. Remember the people to use it. There was no way to refuse it. Giving up what's the uses. But when I want in a moment, I'm piecing the vision. I see when I step on a beat and I'm making a break and I'm giving them all they can say. But I do understand that the music is fake. Created is how I word to relate. They love it, I hate it, the minute we make it, we put it out for the people that take it and never will lead you astray. I tell it that I'm on display, we're giving a round of applause. I said, I'm trying to make the motherfucking world rise with the rhymes that I comprise. The lyrics synchronize, the song upon the mentalize. Now watching photosynthesis, I'm still in a state of infancy. I'm not looking for empathy, why the fuck would you envy me? Empty the automatic for enemies at the embassy. Emphasizing emotion created within the energy. Enterprise in my mind till it syncopates to infinity. Venturing to divinity, Da Vinci with the vision, deliver with an intention. But if you don't pay attention, I'm placing you in detention without an honorable mention. Your ranks are filled with dissension, my balls are filled with dimensions. Dimension like it's dimension, descending upon defendants, depending upon dependent, depicted within the sentence. I'm a mild man, a passive is massacring, a massacre is murdering, blasting the masses, often massive amounts. They probably give a better effort if they knew it really counts. But if you keep it real and building your bills and your accounts, I'm not a mathematician, it's written arithmetic, so I'ma teach you algebra, dumb it down for you simpletons. If y equals mx plus me, then I must be an MC that's obscene and musty, but must see I haven't even touched on the square roots of my averages. The 3.14 pi divided with savages. This ain't a damn democracy. My flow's totalitarian, battling with barbarians, buried or barely breathing while coughing, wheezing with heathens. I'm digging ditches and even dirt over my left shoulder. You introduce a Jehovah, suppose a foe that's in front of me started running and stumbling, mumbling something out of his lip till I slit his wrist and I tied him up to a cross and I started off with incisions, insisting on silence for this crucifixion. The victim was tortured for hours, scorched by a blowtorch till the torso burns to a fricassee, and now I'm carving all of the flesh what's left of his crisply. I'm vividly visualizing my victory. I'm pushing the vascular vein down to the main artery. The smell of death induces vomiting. I'm violent with the bayonet, fillet his fingertips to get rid of the evidence. I'm pulling out his canines, molars and bicuspids while following in the footsteps of all of my fucking idols, from Jack the Ripper to John Wayne Gacy and Jeffrey Dahmer, the Black Dahlia killer, and even the Cleveland
evening bush, or who take a subject and slice it with a surgical precision. Even though I'm only kidding, I've lost faith in the music, and every song that I hear is amusing. It's so confusing. You would rather have a nigga acting like a buffoon, get him a clown costume with the floppy shoes and the red nose, and don't forget the diamond chain to go with its expensive clothes, perpetuating an image that no one can afford. Ain't you motherfuckers sick of that unoriginal ignorance? I pick the microphone up and give you something that's different. Just open up your ears when I appear and start listening. It's Khan.
My name is Khan.
Yeah, and call me Marcus Aurelius Garvey. You and I, it was a way to assimilate. I'ma disseminate every single intention you put in the verse, and the word of the flow is the form of definitive adoration. What the fuck do you mean? A beautiful mind, and I am the product of Malcolm and Martin's collaborative dream, perpetual king. So within the time that we live in, I'm giving you lyrics I deem a cynical scene. You niggas are working for cream. I pick up the pen and I scheme. The biggest of critics are quicker to pick it apart, defining a man and a pen of the parts. So playing the rhythm, they calling it art. Committed a murder, the verdict is dark. I'll start by giving you emphasis. Guarantee you remember this. Memorizing the cadence, I penetrate with camaraderie. Constantly contemplating my theories of physiology. Follow me as I estimate. Humorously, I escalate and execute astutely with the flus. I pray that you never confuse it, making it for your amusement to realize they're giving ridiculous lines. I'm speaking the truth, presented to you. I said that we keeping it cool. This niggas refusing to lose. I give an opinion depicting a radical view. I choose to be insane, and my brain is an algorithm, an astronomical fortress, conversing but not conforming. Cause cowards cower for hours, devoured by this performance. You dormant and I'm euphoric. You give the rhythm and force it. The source of the simultaneous infiltrate with endorphins. My style is highly caloric. The status quo of the flow, I defeated them with tenacity. My vocabulary is at a maximum capacity. General relativity, revolutionizing the way you understanding gravity. A wrapping of the fabric of space and time. I'm Einstein, giving the people a formula. The dopest of niggas is warning y'all. I said it in focus, you better believe it. The way that I'm rhyming and barely breathing. I'm minding my business, a murder, the beat, and the point that I'm working to make is that people debating. I guarantee I'ma create the sickest of sentences you can relate. And I will not do it, they hit it, I'm great. So I never rest in control of my fate. They're telling you everything that you wanted to hear whenever they right in your face. The second you turn, the quicker they burn. And I've been away cause I already learned. I'm taking my time, perfecting the craft and getting my way to give you the wrath of Khan. Is the consequence. All of your lyrics contradict. They lack a certain presence and effervescence of prominence. The K is for the knowledge that I am constantly seeking. The A's are put in the middle as I'm attempting to allocate. The N is for the nonsense that the public will entertain. As I explain, my name's an acronym, lyrical acrobat. It's knowledge above all nonsense. Can you imagine that? I'm moving the hustle and busting my ass while giving the rhythm you live in the past. A part of the pen and the pen of the book, a piece of the pop of the people to eat. We giving a beautiful feast, a literal beast until every thought is obese. Food for the minds of the foolish. Many a minuscule men trying to suppress what I attest with a pen. When will it end? My lines are actually accurate, never asking. I put iodine inside my apparatus. I'm extracting the sweetest and the malevolence necessary for relevance. An innovative poet asphyxiated his relative sedatives in my system while singing, swinging the razor blade. Sad to say that I'm somber, so someone tell me they save the date to synthesize the sound so it's similar to a symphony orchestrated a caper to strangulate you with vapor. I said that I'm giving you elegance, but never defining the elements. I'm telling a story and forming a tale, away for the people to really prevail. The problem is all the irrelevant rap. Now you buying everything you were sold. I'm wondering sitting inside of my room and I pray for my soul to prepare for the doom. Assume that I would glorify violence and plenty ignorance, subliminal messages inside of all of the images. I'm a reclusive author that's very strict with tradition. I'm speaking of isolation while giving you my rendition. Was ridiculed as a child and my pain I put in a chalice with silence. The flow dyslexic and very mentally challenged, allowing these motherfuckers to degrade me with degrees. But my decree is I can see that I'll probably never be free. I'm afflicted by insecurities, currently contemplating. I've cultivated catastrophes by living alone and being oppressed, but then created a masterpiece. Exactly, I'm actually asking for attrition. Effectively, your submissive deficiencies in your vision. Your mind inside of a prison, prolific whenever spinning, accelerated the rhythm. I've written forming a simile, so my signature resonates. Assembling a pseudonym, reprimanding a saboteur, salivating for sabotage. Get a sense of the sinister, delivering this dope to the Pope and the poor minister. Principles of the precipice, people pushing the passion, perplexity of the purpose. So pardon passive aggression, premeditated perdition. The pummel punish a pundit. My punch is harder than pumice. I contradict with some politicians and statisticians. A prescription that came from two physicians, playing my position. In my mind I seem to find a paradise inside the privacy. The paradigm, particular policy of your piracy, depositing the power to possibly be considered great. Disintegrate and dissipate, we gotta keep it honest. I can't deceive with naivete, trying to enter the fortress by formulating the gorgeous. They forge a force in the source in the hopes of finding the fortune. I've written this rigor more that you mortified, and I'm morphing, absorbing the smorgasbord for the sport to soar with a connoisseur, a commodore, accommodating reconnaissance. Complicated the case of the kid that was killing it with calligraphy, a legendary figure resemblance of a relic. I'm doing the most and I'm setting the pace, a picture of painted a person of pain. We keeping it real and you never contain, but there is a room for your head. You're never complacent, flow is a jazz and showing you everything that I mixing? What am I making? Never mistaken. Some of the innocent lyrics and ages. I suffocate like corsets. Can't control when I tortured. Of course it was of importance. I pointed out and I pour it. Deplorable as an asterisk. Concentrate with concordance. Exuding the excellence of an existential extortionist. I pray that you enjoy what I created for you. And this concludes the feature presentation concepts 2. I'm through. La, ha, knowledge, bitch. In orbit too, don't forget that. Don't forget that. Ha. Can't sleep. Nigga can't sleep. I can't sleep. I can't sleep, la. I'm wide awake, I can't sleep and I'm wide awake. 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 I can't sleep, still wide awake, and I can't sleep, still wide awake, and I think I lost my fucking mind, cause I swear to God I wanna die today, and I can't sleep, still wide awake, I can't sleep, still wide awake, I think I lost my fucking mind, cause I swear to God I wanna die today. Now take it back to the motherfucking days when a young nigga didn't have any fucking problems. Where do you go and who do you call when you feel like you ran out of every fucking option? And I'm a pill pop till a nigga feel nauseous. Suicide on my mind got me mentally exhausted. Fell in love with the pain, the cut of my own wrist, and watching the blood drip. Don't nobody give a shit after that motherfucker trip. Gone postal loco, damn a nigga lost it. What does everybody think that I'm finna do? Here's something you can never understand. It's the way I kill a man, make a life seem minuscule. Been a fool, tried to OD back in middle school. Losing my composure, I'm dozing, but trying to keep it cool. Cause if it don't make money, then it don't make sense. In the land where a handful of cash rules, dirt broke. The way that niggas are intended, complacent would be intended. So probably never lieutenant in the system where ownership is dependent on profession. Confessing and I'm obsessed with the craft that I've adopted to write a spiritual doctrine. Obligated by conflict, I do it on the constant. Skeletons on my closet, place sins on my conscience. Does anybody ever really listen when a young nigga speak? My God! What, you ain't got a voice in your head that tell you to leave them dead? Turn a white ball red, nigga. Cut a motherfucker throat, I sit and I watch him choke. Suffocate up on your last fucking breath, nigga. Schizophrenic, yes I am. Another young black man with a whole lot of pain. I have nothing to lose and everything to obtain. Going crazy with these suicidal thoughts in my brain. I can't sleep, still wide awake, and I can't sleep, still wide awake, and I think I lost my fucking mind, cause I swear to God I wanna die today, and I can't sleep, still wide awake, I can't sleep, still wide awake, I think I lost my fucking mind, cause I swear to God I wanna die today. Now I personally feel you should never get involved with a psychopathic killer that's living closer to God, in a blacked out room with a demon on the wall, already hallucinating from a handful of acid. Crashed the damn van inside of the man casket, cultivated a vision, revisual with lashes, premonitions of death. I seen through thick glasses. I'm out of mind, on top of the preacher, the big masses, sanctifying the mind of a lost atheist bastard. Covenants of the woman that's batting her eyelashes, blacked out the aesthetics. I'm grabbing a whore fast to retract an attack of the motherfucking master, serving an hors d'oeuvre of blood painting his ass. I painted a perfect picture of bodies getting disfigured that started off with appendages till I'm slicing the cartilage, cutting your body open like a fucking cardiologist. I'm just an epithet with an appetite, not a motherfucker that another nigga wanna aggravate. Hand on a blade is shaky when never agitated, not exaggerated, it's factual when elaborated. I collaborated with the spirit of every serial killer with a couple John Does that were found by the river. Just a few random thoughts you could find in my mind, the greatest of all time. Just come and take me away. I pray I'm forgiven for my sins and God'll take me away. Lord knows I just wanna say I made it. I could never deal with failure or the feeling of defeat. I just keep working towards success. I've been obsessing about it lately, feeling like I got the weight of the world on my motherfucking shoulders, but I don't think I'ma make it. Breathe. I can never be complacent with the lies, no complicit with the evil and spirit you keep inside. People surprised that whether despise like a compassionate pastor upon the pages, surpassing what you've been asking, while passing up in the moment. I live inside of the beat. The point I wanna get across is I'm not accepting defeated. The feeling of being depleted when all I really needed was a little bit of help. I never got it by myself. You mean to tell me that the only reason for living is as if the money purifies what we can find within the soul? When I'm feeling out of control, I'ma make a list of my goals and one that I cannot attain. It's stuck inside of my brain. I think I'm going insane. I'm missing the serotonin, the formula for my happiness. A young black blasters, blasting gassing for air. Does anyone really care? They want you stuck in the system. The steady ask for resistance. Your independence is independent upon the dollars distributed by the government. Money is what we cover. They come in contact with the consequence of the content. The content has got you convinced and I'm refusing to make a song about the incidental nonsense. I gotta make it real. It's something that you can feel. The product that we deliver on the day wasn't tarnished. It was simply irresistible, tangible, and terrific. But sin, it's like a minister criticizing your sins. You pulling up in the Honda, he rolling out in the Benz. Collection plate like a record, they get a couple of spins. They selling you salvation, you giving them all your wins. And rummaging through your pocket to find a penny your profit. The problem is you was promised a peace of mind and a providence that don't even exist. Religion is what you make it. Your common sense is forsaken. It usually means that you produce a hatred, perpetuating the ignorance provided by an absence of the knowledge. You acknowledge that the obvious is honesty right in front of your eyes. You try to see the bigger picture while missing a major issue to diminish the minor reminisce. We too defensive and put ourselves in a problematic position. Forcing yourself to make a decision decisive with the precision. Not to mention all the persistence you insisting on displaying within the sight of your vision. Contain a certain disdain for the life you currently living. We're only given a small amount of time to make a difference, so I focus on the facts of the felonious opinions of the people that were present from the pain that I've proven. And I write about it, put it in a song, describing the views zoned out like I'm in a never get it confused and use every single word that I'm saying as a fuel for the fire that's been burning deep inside of you. Desire to be better in any type of endeavor, so to the end of forever, my effort is the epitome. The passion I possess, a pitter-patter on a pedestal till it passes the masses. I'm mad at the splatter and shatter. Disaster wasn't in a minute, I'm in a minute. The truth is in my sentences, I give the realest sentiment. The sentimental, subsequential line becoming evident, gallivanting with relevance. Lord knows, I just wanna say I made it. I could never deal with failure or the feeling of defeat. I just keep working towards success. I've been obsessing about it lately, feeling like I got the weight of the world on my motherfucking shoulders, but I don't think I'ma make it. Breathe. Man, I'm steady shit, you been a bitch. Better handle my business. A better benefactors, extracting all of the benefits. The beneficiaries, revolutionary and a visionary. Conversating with consigliaries, asking is the lyricism prevalent and necessary. On the contrary, I'm leveling with my level list. The message is methodical, philosophical, follicle. Follow the false prophet who's probably got you convinced that his confidence complements the continent, but never contradicts the consequence of heretics with fallacies upon the list. Sick as shit, I spit it quick to lift the bitch, but never trip. I flow black, the biggest star with balls like a solar eclipse. But I gotta be different and stand out. Spit without apologies, abolish and abolish me for honesty or chronologically. I mean, I'm trying to be the dopest rapper that you'll ever see in eternity. I permanently permeate your brain within entirety. The irony of it is I'm accustomed to rejection. If all too many depressive, they care if I get accepted. I'm not afraid to confess it. Realizing all my faults are just a motherfucking blessing. And the pressure is mounting up to a point that you wouldn't even believe. I've been too stressed out, feeling like I can't breathe. Suicide on my mind without a time to reprieve. My God! Lord knows, I just wanna say I made it. I could never deal with failure or the feeling of defeat. I just keep working towards success. I've been obsessing about it lately, feeling like I got the weight of the world on my motherfucking shoulders, but I don't think I'ma make it. Breathe. Yeah.
Cashflow on the beat.
Lord. Yeah. Alright, yeah. It's automatic. Tryna tell them niggas that the flow was automatic. Then I heard the boy once. Now they say they gotta have it, make a motherfucker fiend. Turn the niggas into addicts cause the flow was automatic. Said it's automatic. Tryna tell them niggas that the flow was automatic. Heard the boy once. Now they say they gotta have it, make a motherfucker fiend. Turn the niggas into addicts cause the flow was automatic. I'm the realest, understand that there. I'm the realest, understand that there. Said the flow was automatic. On my pain, understand that there. On my pain, understand that there. Said the flow was automatic. I'ma kill it, understand that there. I'ma kill it, understand that there. Said the flow was automatic. They can feel it, understand that there. They can feel it, understand that there. That there. I massacre the track in a way that you never seen. And what I mean is that the kid is really tough. Show enough. If I get up on the beat and I can leave it better breathing for no reason, motherfucker man up. Nigga, what? But the flow is getting sporadic, eradicated rappers if a motherfucker speak about nonsense. I gotta make it a tangible feeling, revealing the way I'm living is nothing more than a fucking contradiction. I admit it, but it was never a given. A nigga would be existing if what I give is deficient and play it at your discretion and promise you'll pay attention. I have the best of intentions, eliminated dissension, depending upon my patience. The problem is you're partaking in politics and illusions, alluding to what I'm doing, including to what I'm proving. Your ignorance is a part of it. I hope that wasn't confusing. You enamored with this lyrical literary abusement. It's automatic. Try to tell them niggas that the flow was automatic. Then I heard the boy once. Now they say they gotta have it, make a motherfucker fiend. Turn the niggas into addicts cause the flow was automatic. Said it's automatic. Try to tell them niggas that the flow was automatic. Heard the boy once. Now they say they gotta have it, make a motherfucker fiend. Turn the niggas into addicts cause the flow was automatic. I'm the realest, understand that there. I'm the realest, understand that there. Said the flow was automatic. On my pain, understand that there. On my pain, understand that there. Said the flow was automatic. I'ma kill it, understand that there. I'ma kill it, understand that there. Said the flow was automatic. They can feel it, understand that there. They can feel it, understand that there. That there. Put the pen up on the page and I promise you'll feel the pain in the picture. A nigga painting the portrait that was containing emotions I've been explaining I wasn't much of my confidence never present. My promiscuity spewing, excusing the other vest. A nigga steady representing. There's a question that I really wanna ask. So how is success ever equated with a cash flow? But I would never conversate with any of these assholes that only wanna talk about the money, the bitches, the business, the pitching, the pack of narcotics up in the area codes, and then give a disclaimer like I had to fucking do it. I got people that I feed. So tell me what you would do if you was in my situation, running out of patience, debating on how the fuck you finna pay the rent. I can never judge a person for what they currently do. I don't know what that motherfucker has really been through. God damn.
It's automatic. Try to tell them niggas that the flow was automatic. They done heard the boy once. Now they say they gotta have it, make a motherfucker fiend. Turn the niggas into addicts cause the flow was automatic. Said it's automatic. Try to tell them niggas that the flow was automatic. They done heard the boy once. Now they say they gotta have it, make a motherfucker fiend. Turn the niggas into addicts cause the flow was automatic. I'm the realest, understand that there. I'm the realest, understand that there. Said the flow was automatic. On my pain, understand that there. On my pain, understand that there. Said the flow was automatic. I'ma kill it, understand that there. I'ma kill it, understand that there. Said the flow was automatic. They can feel it, understand that there. They can feel it, understand that there. That there.
One time for your mind with a rhyme from the realest.
of these niggas giving you feelings. I can't believe that you feel it. You gotta be fucking kidding. And what the music is missing, that I'ma call it a mission. I said I've been on a mission. I've integrated my soul with the sound. I gotta tell the truth and the lie is never allowed. I isolate myself inside the room. There's no time for fucking around. Shit, I gotta build it up from the ground. Niggas rather write a record. I prefer doing everything I can to make sure that I separate myself from every other motherfucker. In reality, they never gave a damn. I've been telling everybody I'm developing a plan. They started off with a flow, but these niggas don't understand. Goddamn, I would never be somebody that would speak about the wealth, and I just wanna be myself, not somebody else. I'm insane, so identity for all would never help.
It's automatic. Try to tell them niggas that the flow was automatic. Then I heard the boy once. Now they say they gotta have it make a motherfucker fiend. Turning niggas into addicts cause the flow was automatic. Said it's automatic. Try to tell them niggas that the flow was automatic. Heard the boy once. Now they say they gotta have it make a motherfucker fiend. Turning niggas into addicts cause the flow was automatic. I'm the realest, understand that there. I'm the realest, understand that there. Said the flow was automatic. On my pain, understand that there. On my pain, understand that there. Said the flow was automatic. I'ma kill it, understand that there. I'ma kill it, understand that there. Said the flow was automatic. They can feel it, understand that there. They can feel it, understand that there. That there.
Knowledge, January 12th. Loud.
Look, consider me one of the best. You can attest. My lyrics have hung your prodigal sons. Blessing you prominence, never puns. I promise I punish mine when I'm punching pigeons with pens. You can pretend never assuming that you know me at all. A post-apocalyptic policy, Pentecostal apologies. Apostles prophesied from the power that I proceeded with. Poseidon with the proper propaganda and dose. I propose a toast with propofol to make a lethal injection. My flow can slice and cut your gut like a cesarean section. Very selective when deciding when to make an decision. I said my mind is in annuity. Stories like Mephistopheles. My legend shall ascend to the level of Greek mythology. And everything is factual, pathological fallacies have never been allowed as I lie upon Zeus's cloud. And you follow this young Apollo that plays with a golden lyre. And I fear that I shall adhere to these allegations complicitly. Insisting my sadistic cinematics and atrocities. Simplistically consistent of sorrows and many sins. Of similes and homonyms with Homeric hymns for your friends. And you feel it like sharp syringes. This soft assistance was soothing. It sterilizes the negative. Cerebral as a sedative. Inside my active mind. In time I find that I'm ingenious. So Odysseus is legendary. Eloquent speaker cunning and coming for the knowledge that you claim to be carrying. Suffocating then I exit on my 4-horse chariot. Gallivant with generosity. All you rappers are Hermes. Another god of commerce. But tell me what's your soul worth. I converse in a concert. Never concerned with your content in a convent. And it makes sense like I'm all in. Not complex. Like I've been invested in a sicker vision. I can see it's something that the people need to write another rhyme. It's like the pen is leaking. I am at the beacon with a heavy preacher and a pessimist. And talk a pessimist. Bring it back, the flow is too amazing. I am innovating. You are emulating. You're insinuating. You are on the level you can never be. As I proceed to teach. And I am built for that you can never breach. You wasn't ready for me, feeling incomplete. Please don't compete. You are not beseech. You are obsolete. I am far from weak. My style unique. Representing me when it's looking bleak. Be the first to preach. I guarantee you can't crack my fake. Got obscure taste, but the kid don't wait my fate. If you really wanna hold your breath, oh Kevin, press my mind's a mess. I stress about my death a lot. The solitary seat I'm spinning and sitting in Camelot. I'm the head of the table, decapitate with Excalibur. Calibrating my consciousness is of a higher caliber. 30 feet in diameter. My poetic pentameter passes the condescending as consequences of misery. Viciously vindicate the beret, but it's expeditiously as Plymouth Rock, the pompous place composing my art. I picked the perfect hemisphere like where humanity started. Was innovated, raped and pillaged, now it's dearly departed. Indigenous people possessing prominence that was regal. It was kings and high priests, but now we believe in Jesus. Blue-eyed and blonde-haired for gentrifying the thesis of descending of some southern slaves. I cannot conceive it, but you take it as the gospel and think that it's concrete. We can start it in Ephesians, Psalms, or maybe Ezekiel. Now zealots testify when you died as pie in the sky. It was documented in Genesis, Exodus, and Leviticus. Now in the beginning, God created heavens and earth. It was formless and filled with darkness that rained all over the surface. The spirit of the omnipotent hovered over the water, divided the day and night, and it said, well, let there be light. Now ain't that great, but where's the evolution off in that verse? And if it was written by a man, well, then there's lies in them words. I think that we were given religion, so we question it less, obsessing over all of your instincts, worrying about what they think. They're giving false repentance like it mattered at all. Not to mention many wars that all these deities started as we crusaded to the current. I noticed the recreation of ignorance in the mind of this impotent generation. I think that I'll take it deeper. Look how you viewing these places of infinite destitution. No resolution for poverty. Your Western ideologies only causing illusions that's similar to mirages. Remarkable mental martyrs that marginalize a struggle alone that you never carry. And so everyone that's from the Middle East is now a terrorist. Embarrassing that you can't even see what it is. We from a place that takes a culture that we don't understand. They tell the people how to live and while we raping your land and taking every natural resource you have at your hand. And you can have discount price. There's no remorse within the fact that we have ruined your life. We got to make sure that our vices and our pockets contrite. But you don't like it, not at all, so what you gon' do? Fight. Shit, get a steady hand and a fishing plan. Now you're infiltrated by the white man with a lot of guns and the biggest bomb. Please don't move, we got napalm, so your plans for it. Put your hands up, we gon' need the oil. Yeah, all of it in that Sarah drive. No, it never stops till we say so. You got a problem with it, I ain't think so. Knowledge. All day, nigga. Right, when it going? Look. I have never been concerned with any amount of money another man earned. To spend the habits of bass, it's the one to live lavish. The fast cash and the bright light look attractive. And you would sell your soul to try to get exclusive access. Your self-esteem never really mattered, it's the asset. You feel it's unimportant if it can't go in a bank account. I bet you put yourself in a position that you won't get out your feelings stuck. I'm sure it's just to be you. I would never wanna make a record for a demographic or a trend that's gonna end in about a month or two. But what I'm finna do is something different. I set myself apart with honesty and now they listen. And forgive me if I got an attitude. I think it's obvious these other niggas full of shit. Can you really relate to it? They emulated everything they see up on the internet. I'm saying that it's pitiful but never passing judgment. Man, I think we need a serious topic for a discussion coming from a place of positivity. I said that I'm the sickest sinner, breathing unequivocally. I'm dealing with the agony and misery of staying in the same spot. Feeling like I'm not progressing, man, I've been running in place though. What the fuck you know about being stagnant? Every day I work but nothing ever seems to happen. Giving into distractions, fell in love with the habit. I can't deal with the hassle of trying to keep everything together. When I feel I'm at the limit, my opinion, I'ma keep it swimming in the deepest. Someone call a deacon, I can see the sign from the beginning, but I cannot make an adjustment. I'm just trying to find a better way that I can function with the melody, momentum of the movement, subduing your negativity. But simply the simile is send it to a sight to see the saddest song you'll ever sing. As you can sense, I'm losing everything. I need to take a seat. Now give me 1 minute, let me catch my breath. I am overly dedicated, you might say I'm obsessed, but no matter how you feel, I bet one day I'll be the best. You can attest or testify. I rectify the proper etiquette to eat, to be alive, and that was like work. It was delicate. I use it like a continental breakfast with the condiments. So keep a compliment. I got the common sense that you were never blessed with. La, shit ain't over. We just gonna keep going there too. La, Why am I fighting complacency? I cannot see what is wrong when I'm speaking on several subjects in the song. And I swear that it varies like seconds or minutes. There's one for atonement and one for forgiveness. The pitch cool can't take the way my pen whip it, invading your brain. And I brought Anglo-Saxons, assassins attacking and sacking your side if I die. Fuck it, I'll be playing Machiavelli to the death of me. The only man that I would ever write. I lost the chronological order. I wanna try to put the fucking rhyming only if the time is perfect. Not collided with the verse, diversified with the kaleidoscope. I'm trying to go to Monaco to monetize the music. Maybe make a couple classics. You illiterate bastards basking in the basic. You were going through phases, boy. Am I amazing? I could've took the lyrics, turned them into something similar that we become accustomed to. I'm guessing you a cuckold out your company. The cadence with a blessing made it for the sentence. It's impressive when you never have to tell it. Like I put my hand up on the Bible, you can see me testify. I feel I'm really falling off. I pray to God that in my time, and I was given some potential, but I never got my mind straight. I hit the holy water from the faucet or the hydrate. You find me in a safer spot. I needed time to hibernate, to concentrate, to contemplate, the complicated code. The nigga speaking, then I'm turning on my TV view and seeing, then I'm seeing it's the same shit. A whole lot of unrest. Where is your compassion? I don't feel the empathy, and nobody is listening. I'm wasting all my energy, but fuck it, I'ma bring it back, and this time I'll be average. Real shit, just gonna dumb it down. Hey, what you want, a simple rhyme scheme, nigga? Double cupping, never bluffing with some codeine, nigga. Pop a molly, we should party with some morphine, nigga. We could do it every day and turn a dope fiend, niggas. Now your tolerance is up, you want the whole thing, nigga. Man, you never did that shit when you was young. It was everybody around you influencing the way that you looking at it. Staring in the mirror, just the image of an addict. Your mind being ravaged from that car that you've been taking in your reminisce. But every day you're feeling like a vacant man, mistaken never people you could trust. I can tell you right now, homie, they don't give a fuck, and nothing's ever enough. And no, you'll never be satisfied, you'll always want more. That's a fact that will forever remain. There is no amount of drugs that will ever mask pain. Man, you gotta keep it moving, try to leave it in the past tense. Love. 7:30 in the morning, light from the dawn hits the cracks of his eyes. Who arise in a world that he hates and despises. To reside in the side of a town where the colors that you wear might get a nigga lynched, boy. Fit a motherfucking pinch, boy. That's a pain in the game, and the bullet that it came from the frame of the weapon that was built for the automatic kill. To trickle the blood spill, to load it up to the top, and count that bitch till it pop. I seen your prey drop in the center of the street. Nigga died for the motherfucking shoes on his feet. All stem from the beef that occurred last week. And altercation with niggas he had never even seen. Didn't see the bullet coming, so we never had a chance to head on collision to end of young life. He had seen him in the mall, nigga never got involved with the guns or the drugs or the bitches or the cars. He was living with the cost, but paid the ultimate cost. The feeling left with a loss, the praying over the body, but the soul been gone. Just another victim of the Willie Lynch syndrome. Let me put you on game, take a minute to explain. I'ma take you to the British West Indies slave trade. When a man with a speech came in with a thought that confused all blacks. That's a motherfucking fact with a page full of hate. Ideas they can take to control all slaves, even to this fucking day, and that should leave you amazed. The fact we influenced by a motherfucking man from the 1700s. I'ma try to be exact with the stats I relate. Please pay attention to the words that a nigga say over a Jim Crow law. Willie Lynch had evolved the diabolical scheme that he had seen in a dream. The friction between race, the pigmentation of phase, light skin, dark skin, the old against young. That's another making nonsense. Divide and the gone, the killer the subconscious. A manifesto, but nothing but some nonsense. Same thought patterns that I'm seeing on the constant. America's the brain for this young black conflict. Take away their confidence and turn them into convicts. We're living in disparity, and all I pray for is clarity. To find peace of mind, that's a rarity. And I'm dropping knowledge, but that's sparingly. And that thought of death is not scaring me. I said like a G, you better marry me. I said like a G, you better bury me. And when I'm dead and gone, will you remember me? And when I'm dead and gone, will you remember me? And on my grave, pour a little bit of Hennessy. I said I give a vision for these men to see. And I'm suicidal, don't envy me. And I'm suicidal, don't envy me. And I'm suicidal, don't envy me. Crazy how his life came to a halt from the bullet that he caught. His younger brother saw he had died in his arms and ring him into alarm for causing a nigga harm. Conversation with his mom, she would try to keep him calm and tell him remain strong, but his brain gone off on a whole nother tangent, causing a nigga pain for his that manifested. The hatred that he yelled inside is now festered, bubbling boiled over, turning the kid colder, looking for the motherfucker that took his older brother. Got a pistol in the trunk with the automatic pump to blast on him and dump. When he saw the nigga run, he would pull the trigger more. The body hitting the floor, the gun let off a roar like a Vietnam tour. It's the same old sound from the same old war. 2 black men dead, and what was it all for? That's the same bullshit your favorite rapper would endorse. The hatred of one another, and I'm giving you the source. The genocide of a people that treat it like it's a sport. The sense I currently own that hardly even afford. I know I'm going to hell for the way I'm living is wrong. Mind, body, and soul, and fire and brimstone. Mind, body, and soul, and fire and brimstone. Mind, body, and soul, and fire and brimstone.
Knowledge, nigga.
Like something's about to happen, but I don't know. If that means what I think it means, we're in trouble.
He's gonna go to fucking
Enemy is bananas, as you say.
Please pay attention.
I'm not taking any chances.
My confidence is low, I am no rap guy. Do whatever that I gotta do, I guarantee it isn't that hard. I gotta get better and killer, but I keep it real, no fuck sauce. There ain't no competition, I murdered this motherfucker Charles Manson. Now give me the time and I'll be blowing your mind. Guess I'm another lyricist, I was a cynical child. The innocence of Evan and the rich, you never really noticed it. My flow was fucking ridiculous, picking the pitiful, never subliminal, seminal sentence. But I say, I'm a goddamn monster. Call me necrophiliac, I feel him on a level that most of these other niggas never really gone close to. I hope you notice me, I spit it focusly. This is my passion, devoted. I can't quit, I came in and conquered by constantly practicing, passing these peons and pleading for peace. I'm a beast and I treat all these beasts like a feast. I don't need with delusional idiots, so inconsiderate. Fuck, get it by yourself because nobody wanna help. But when I'm reaching for the belt, I keep it ringing like a bell. But I can tell they wanted something fake, I will make them. I'm making amends for my sins with a hyphen. I bring it like a hymen. When I speak the big attention, not to mention, I defend it with a real caution. I'm living lawless, a nigga heartless, a fucking flawless. I want it all, and I bet it, I've been to get it. I've been living like a suicidal patient, pacing in my isolation. I could barely even think, so I've been giving the truth, looking for some peace of mind. So can I get it from you? What negative type of do? No, I never had a clue. My confidence is low, I am no rap guy. Do whatever that I gotta do, I guarantee it isn't that hard. I gotta get better and killer, but I keep it real, no fuck sauce. There ain't no competition, I murder this motherfucker Charles Manson. You can hand me the torch, I be carrying that. I fell in love with the pain, I be marrying that. But if I take it from these niggas, I'm not giving it back. I figured the flow was kinda forming a voice in my own opinion, depending if it was given by the nigga that you hear right now. Got a positive aspect, a literal misfit. These motherfuckers hate them, but the silence convincing. I'm remedying a little bit of patience. I pray that I have that. I rap fast, attack bastards with a backlash, fat gas body with the ashes out of knapsack, going up and down. My temperament is the Nasdaq, ash rat, never distract. I'm giving contact, impact, nigga attack. You gotta step back, bitch. I'm independent, but never signing a contract. Never understood why you motherfuckers were warned that. Better get away from me before I give you a dirt nap. Hurling and hurting and concerning. I'm a surgeon with words and emerging to the sentence. I'm living for my leisure, leaving a leech. I proceed to the thesis. I wrote it from the bleachers. I hope they can see this. Living on the sideline, feeling like a genius. Tell me what the fuck you understand on creativity. You listen to the sound of you hearing something that's brand new. Murder any instrumental homie that's I can't do. Leave a negative comment, nigga. Why can't you get the same effort as me? This shit is very difficult. It seems effortlessly. How I swerve from verse to pro now, profan, slow down. Gotta let me catch my breath. Time to impress. This is my vocabulary. It's from A to Z, and I'm actually accurate. Basically, cool and determined, earning fast and flow, feeling great happily. I just keep living life like my mind navigates operations. Perpetual question, requested secretion, tenacity. Usually using very vicious vision, word worship, zine and yelling yesterday with his eye got Judas with his xylophone. Don't you get to study what I do with a pen, and I bet you trip and take the other better turn for the nigga got him frantic. Bow to the spiritual figure like Pope Francis. Take it to the Vatican, inside of the beat, and I bend it over the pew like a pedophilic priest. Shit, should have sent in the case. No, I'm a pharaoh that's part of Egyptian religion that ended when Romans began to accept Christianity. I am omnipotent, call me Osiris, the god of the afterlife. How I transition to regeneration that I resurrected. The message directed is true for a liar. The way I arrive in distinctive attire, a crown on my head with the largest of feathers. I carry a crook in the flail. If I fail, it's a symbolic tale or a story. I'm telling the king of the living. My life, it was written on scrolls for the people. You step in my steeple to see sacrifices. I'm licensed to carry my pen like a fire. I'm walking the crowded building. Now you're fire and fire the weapon I brought in my trench coat. I'm deterring people away from the exit.
my pace. If you cover your face, then you hit in the sternum. Never really giving you a chance with me, huh? Voulez-vous shape a shaw, but manually I shall make a critique. My apostrophes are so magnifique, beseeching the people, I need your attention. I cannot progress if I don't have a crowd. I've allowed all these evils inside of my life, man. I used to be sober, what happened to me, and I used to work harder than what I do now. I don't have self-esteem and I feel insecure. I'm unsure of the person I am. I'm in need of identity, fairly sedated. I faded my former self back in 09 when I knew that I needed help. Very depressed, I was so isolated. Not leaving the house, I'm not feeling elated. I'd much rather go get a razor blade. No, I don't use it for shaving. I use it for saving myself from the stress and the tension I felt, cause I thought that it helped. I admit that I'm down and I am feeling lost. Confidence is low, I am no rap guy. Do what the fuck that I gotta do, I guarantee it isn't that hard. I gotta get better and kill it, but I keep it real, no fuck sauce. There ain't no competition, I murder this motherfucker Charles Manson. God, tell me why do I feel sick? A son of a bitch, I stare in the mirror and cringe. Shit's getting worse, I need more medication, a mental vacation, cause I cannot take it. I'm holding my breath till I'm no longer breathing or seeing. I'm down to the ground and they call paramedics, no need for an ambulance. I have departed to live in the closet. I'm finally free from the demons I have, or man, should I say heck? Cause now they in the past and I can't reminisce. I remiss, I insist that I used to feel bliss. Fuck that, tripping on a motherfucker, bet I do it, never knew it. I'm moving the groove and you're losing, there's no illusion. I'm fusing the fucking working, I'm hurting, I find a purpose, concerning, but never stopping evading your positivity. The nepotism of a lyricist, my negativity is definitely innovative. I take it to make it mine, I redefine a line. I got a sword inside that came out loud. I'm shocked by the honest, how I said I never tell a lie. I put my fucking hand up on the Bible, let me testify. I rectify the situation, amazing. I'm taking my time when I kill this. Bringing that you feel this, everything is factual. I'm on this bitter rush. Why won't they leave me alone? Homie, you're dope. I really fuck with your flow. Man, if we got on a record and did it together, I'm sure that shit finna blow. You niggas are hoes, and personally I'm composed. I practice and practice some more. These kids are a joke. They never studied the craft. Attempts that they giving her half of the answer. The women that they procrastinating with, I'm obsessive with. This my confession. No shit like Father, won't you forgive me for all my sins? And I play us on EPMD, but the sermons I'm serving, I guess you can thank every sermon in Paris for opening all of the doors. Mr. Mojo was rising. That's all for the Ellen Woman album. I am still bumping, so please do your research. And both of those references coming from different genres. I am a student, my years, I'm a student of this. With the way that I studied for years, I don't have any pits. I appear and I'm peeking inside of the minds of the mentally struggling. Far from enlightened, decided to slice it a piece of the pie. No man, I want a dozen. Refuse to attribute to making you dumber. I don't have no melodies, this ain't melodic. I'm honest to say that I wish to abolish these artists that started embellishing fallacies. Feeling like I should forgo to be militant, missing the messages of Machiavelli. Damn. Guess you motherfuckers never really understood it. I've been working at a pace, I know I need to take a break. These niggas say they got an issue with the talent I was given, but I do it with a passion. I know when it's a passion, you think you fucking with knowledge, but really I am laughing. Take a little time for yourself, I know you gas up, and I will leave you gasping for air. God damn, nigga. Whoa. That's it. Rap God. That's it. I'm not a rap God. This isn't better than M's version. I'm aware of that. It's still kinda cool though. Yeah. If you didn't like this, do me a favor. Find a duck dick and suck that duck dick.
Phone on silent. You good? None of that fuckboy shit. Silence. I need silence. Time to think, nigga. Law, knowledge, nigga. Woo! Stop and giving your opinion never really mattered to the nigga that would murder in their track as I attack and take a tempo when it's different. Disembodied the sentence, the dissertation amazing. I wrote it in 30 minutes. A man and you'll follow, believing in what he's speaking. I'm seeking to feel the energy, the sedative is settling. Give me some methamphetamines, I'ma need some mescaline. I turn into a fiend so my willpower is lessening. Invested in my strategy, I want some pharmaceuticals. I'm crushing up a pill, the residue is in my cuticle. It wasn't suitable, I want another one as usual. My tolerance, I took it to a peak that I have never seen. A speaker getting hot within a negative sense, and I feel like it's holding me back as I pass a picture, the passing, the passing, speaking. The rest of the rationale isn't vast. I'm rationing off a gram, I don't think you understand. I'm going into withdrawal, my body has started shaking. I'm feeling the cold sweats, I contemplate the regrets. I cannot forget the memories, the content of my lyrics. I was motivated by the abuse that I had to deal with. I'm serving it like a pusher, they pushing poison at people. They put it inside their system and send them all to the moon and forget about all their problems. No longer feel consumed by the common cause of their agony. Kamikazes and casualties, casually the catalyst. Happiness is a rarity, very rare that I see any sign of sending euphoria. Formula for the fantasy that I can never find. I write about it in the music, believing inside my mind. A piece of the promiscuity depending on my attitude. You really think I give a fuck if my shit is impressing? You confess that I could do this any way that I wanted. I flaunted my skill and ability. Really, you niggas silly. See a stupid, superficial poet giving you efficiency. I'm literally devoiding a voice for the fucking voice. It's a choice for the choice. It's a moist, it's a loo. How I knock it out of the park and leave you niggas confused. Just to think a motherfucker started with a couple views. You and I are not alike. I will leave you askew. Try to tell them that my style is dangerous as El Chapo. Escobar is a martyr, the boss of Rosetta Blanco. La, fuck. Murder these beats for no reason. Said that I murder these beats for no reason. Said that I murder these beats for no reason. Please do not hit me for features unless you got some money, cause I need it, nigga. Please do not hit me for features unless you got some money, cause I need it all. Murder these beats for no reason. Said that I murder these beats for no reason. Murder these beats for no reason. Said that I murder these beats for no reason. Please do not hit me for features unless you got some money, cause I need it. Please do not hit me for features unless you got some money, cause I need it.
been having conversations with my fucking self. In need of help, I try to focus on my mental health. If I'm not in this game, then I don't have time for procrastination. Screaming motherfuck, rest in relaxation. I'm tired of waiting. Lord, I'm suicidal, nigga, can't you tell? I cut my wrist up, watch it drip while screaming fatty well. Don't touch my body, let me burn it, fire, leave me still. I grab a crucifix and say a prayer, going straight to hell.
Why you got a motherfucking problem with a nigga that will push it to the limit with the effort he was giving deliverance and it's out of my context? Perplexed by an intelligent type of concept, I navigate a conversation. My topics they tend to very various, complicated essentials. I document with a pencil to put it up in a file, record a record. I write you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight. Ever bust a nigga head with the black lead pipe when the blood start to gush? It's coming out in a rush. That's a pretty vicious vision you're giving. I'm getting vivid, picking definition. It's a lot of with inconsistency. If you ever pay attention, you'll probably think I'm demented. The mental case who's dependent on many antidepressants, suppressing the present feelings I have as I confessing. I'm looking at the prescription like a motherfucking present. Presented as effervescent, authenticated my message. The method in which I use, I pray is never confused. The page is battered and bruised from the way my lyrics fuse. Get a hold of my pain, try to use it as a muse. A tool to entertain, in vain for the amused. I'm a semi-automatic with static. I let them have it. The bullet fire sporadic. The shell fall in the casket. The burning flesh of a bastard in preparation for ratchet. The rigor more than some writing is rummaging through your arteries. Autograph with an asterisk, notarized with authority. And all my shit is different. I'm giving written deformities. Formulated a plan for avoidance of the conformity. And I can put a course in the corner of dormitories. Deploring that negativity, giving in your fragility. Lyrically, my ability, showing all my agility. Indiscriminate killer who's never spitting intimately. Reminisce with a riddle, the ritual of any empathy. Emphasizing your sympathy through the sound of a symphony. Purifying the soul, conflicted by my omissions. Sadistic but realistic and not materialistic. This motherfucker is gifted to talent for taking words and nouns and adverbs and making a backflip. Blue can crank kick with a different type of twist of protagonist. Ain't alive in the villain trying to survive as he salivates over bodies that serenade with a hatchet and leave him down in the cell of the definition of ratchet. They capture imagination with captivating dysmorphia. Consequence of the pain you contain inside of your orifice. Do you want any more? This mortifying your pulse and the palpitates with the goriness. Introduction to maker. I can show you what the glory is. Speak on the salvation. I preach with the pride motive. Let these motherfuckers know it. Lord, I'm suicidal, nigga. Can't you tell? I cut my wrist up, watch it drip while screaming fatty well. Don't touch my body, let me burn it. Fire, leave me still. I grab a crucifix and say a prayer, going straight to hell. I'm nothing more than a nigga with attitude. MC run yellow, Dre, easy and cube. I'm showing some gratitude, testing your aptitude. Look at the game and I gain a conclusion. It's all an illusion. The water's diluted. You sipping that juice, then your mind been polluted by these convoluters and losers. I'm taking that situation and I try to defuse it. Man, fuck that. I'ma take a time bomb. But I heard they got the motherfucking evidence. They must have found a body in my residence. It wasn't for the money. Got a pocket full of presidents. I said I give a fuck and make it evident. They found it with a ripped eyes out, eyes out with a top hat. Blood up on my rug, so you know you gotta stop that club. So for the alpaca, motherfucker better block that.
That's $25,000 alpaca. You block that shit.
Ha! And what you thought that I was finished, the minutes replenish whatever you motherfuckers giving, reliving. I made a tape about religion, but that was prior to what you currently hearing. Discernment, the secret, deleted and keep it defeated. I needed and never retreated, irrever defeated. Your mind is depleted. I'm trying to find a frequency, juvenile my delinquency. I do it for respect, not fame. If you want me to be honest, then I don't wanna be sane. I've been speaking with the voice that lives inside of my brain, contained to exclaim. But how do you maintain? I need a divine deity, looking for my identity, but all I wanted was a piece of mind and serenity. Finding up in the melody, I created a remedy, hoping they give me clemency. Flow is moving a Hennessy, and when I'm dead and gone, I just pray that you remember me, my God.
I've been having conversations with my fucking self. In need of help, I try to focus on my mental health. If I'm not in this game, then I don't have time for procrastination. Screaming motherfucker, rest in relaxation. I'm tired of waiting.
And this a lethal interjection, expecting plenty exceptions, prepare for any rejection. Confess a spiritual lesson for this restless adolescence. You could read between the lines and see this motherfucking message. The blessing the nigga give me through information that's written is riveting. If you listening and use it, but rarely intrusive, inducing illusions. Methodical methods proving confusion that's constituting this lyrical revolution. My God, the realest of niggas alive. I step on the track and I'm killing the vibe. I murder a beat and I massacre minds. I make them retreat and they listen to mine. The will of a pen to be better than spine. Depending upon if you given the time, my runs are refined. My lines are defined. The technical skill and the passion combined. You living in fear with your life is defined. In fear of your soul, console like a fire. Control the divide. The wicked demise for niggas despise. The worm in the skies. You keep with the pace. I'm running a race. I'm filling the page up with nothing but hate. I give an example of similar taste. I study the past. A similar fate was a member the nigga that wants to be great. Nah, that music don't relate or resonate. They hesitate with a salacious sad story that was fabricated. Overactive imaginations mixed with exaggeration. No cooperation. I'm just trying to keep my glass half full. Lyrically, I'm fanatical, masterful, magical, leaving close to classical. My words they carry heat, and at the least they'll break your clavicle, then toss you into oncoming traffic on any avenue. Shit that I've written and spitting and spinning and sitting inside of a prison. Insidious vengeance with hideous hindrances to the way that we live and created a product with what I was given. Just shut the fuck up for a second and listen. This mathematician has brought ammunition to murder suspicion for never submitting. They found all the bodies I've hidden right next to my closet, deposit inside of my lesser division. I'm taking it back to the visual aspect of rap where you picturing what I'm delivering. Different, ignorant, sounded belligerent. Batter the paper, assault with a sentence. Now lace up your tenants and run till you mental and physically finish. No time to replenish. Now pay attention to my prominence, or where I'm dropping knowledge like dissertations at colleges. I've been trimming the fat and subtracting all of the collagen, studying every word in attempts to attain competence. I'm confident this dominance complements my conglomerate, acknowledging the effort they giving is more pathetic. I run it like calisthenics, articulated phonetics. Forget it as I'm progressing, it's still impressive. Your shit's depressing, never regressing, expressing my lyrical prowess. To pick up a pen and get violent, give me a minute, my nigga, I'm wildin'. Hold up, this a sabbatical. Why you acting dramatic, emphatic? I focus on my passion, what these other rappers lacking. Never relaxing, listen and try to imagine, grasping everything that you asking. Vision can manifest to what you fathom. Hold up, I got that newest shit you ever supposed to go recite. I feel your appetite like Aphrodite with a lot of dice. I'm a radical reverend while I'm preaching this rhetoric. I'm just trying to perfect and resurrect the funeral procession. I infested conceptions that turn into inception. While you pay the price of admission in 2 concessions. You professing I'm the dopest that is yet to be noticed. You overdosing and comatosing off of the second doses. Someone please explain how the game encourages the mundane. 4 quarters in the dream, if the scene is in need of change.
And all I think about is suicide. Look in my reflection, I'm depressed, it's only you and I. Staring down the barrel as the devil whispers, you decide. Cocky for the trigger, I aim it where the pain resides. And all I think about is suicide. Look in my reflection, I'm depressed, it's only you and I. Staring down the barrel as the devil whispers, you decide.
I've been on a mission, motivated with it, I've been moving a fish. Running full speed for the league, can't stop till the motherfucker reach the finish. No, it's never ending, standing with the will, I gotta rev the engine. Fix my lenses, zoom out quick to adjust my vision. I guess I got better, really I was ready for whatever. Had to levitate, had to elevate, had to run a marathon to reach this level. I just won't settle, battle with the demons and the rebels. Had to renovate, had to innovate, staying in my lane, still pushing that pedal. I've been the most consistent with the story written, ain't no intermissions in my shit. I took the road, these motherfuckers never travel, I'm perfecting and mastering it. I just been painting pictures, the reflections clearing, they can see I'm a minimalist. I must insist, oh, but they still ain't convinced. Pick a second off the fence and you stay on the bench. I double body in the biz, I do Pilates with the pen, I can song with the pack of the way that they run in direction. I'm coming, it's right at your neck or you'll mention an ass. I'm knocking the ass off your chest, you might need a bulletproof vest. Tap off of the mask, the DMT don't clean the rest. TNT is in excess, yes. I've been on a mission, motivated with it, I've been moving a fish. Running full speed for the league, can't stop till the motherfucker reach the finish. No, it's never ending, standing with the will, I gotta rev the engine. Fix my lenses, zoom out quick to adjust my vision. I guess I got better, really I was ready for whatever. Had to levitate, had to elevate, had to run a marathon to reach this level. I just won't settle, battle with the demons and the rebels. Had to renovate, had to innovate, staying in my lane, still pushing that pedal. Still going like Pac-Man, all on my back, so a nigga like myself can avoid the distractions. I'm following the map and the sun's laid out. I was in over the top like a hustle takedown, my regime rise up, the team cleaned up. I can recall back when things was tough. I gotta fall back and find my love. Killed the passion, I was lost in the lust, trust. I've been focused like a motherfucker, did the most to make it happen, getting mine. Understanding patience is a virtue, I've been plotting daily, waiting for my time. When we gonna shine? 24/7, it been my grind. Been on with 365 for a minute now. If it ain't your pace, nigga, simmer down. I've been on a mission, motivated with it, I've been moving a fish. Running full speed for the league, can't stop till the motherfucker reach the finish. No, it's never ending, standing with the will, I gotta rev the engine. Fix my lenses, zoom out quick to adjust my vision. I guess I got better, really I was ready for whatever. Had to levitate, had to elevate, had to run a marathon to reach this level. I just won't settle, battle with the demons and the rebels. Had to renovate, had to innovate, staying in my lane, still pushing that pedal.
Again, I need to get in contact with my doctor. I got voices in my head and my mind keeps spinning like propellers on a fucking helicopter. This suspicious blood is ridiculous, cause everything a nigga give is conspicuous. From my sense of security fell to obscurity, yelling obscenities. This is absurdity, lyrical entity, envy thy enemies. Empty this clip till they trip off the remedy. Sing with this melody, my flow is heavenly. Demons in my soul are constantly tempting me. Living in misery, learning humility, spitting a pleasantry, clutching a rosary. All that I wrote is this sanctified savagery, pain and some agony, death and disparity. Clearly I need to get my motherfucking medicine. medication in my motherfucking system real quick. I'm more Columbine with 12 concubines. I got concrete rhymes that I blow a nigga mind. Shakespearean, the way that I construct. They call it Al Jazeera like it's mass destruction. I've come way too far with this humdue law. And my belief in God has been cracked with a flaw. As I thumb through these chapters, this blasphemous Baptist. I'm stuck in a nightmare that you can't imagine. I'm sick of my pastor, he's preaching salvation. Just bury me deep so I'm resting in peace. I eternally sleep with bouquets of carnations, roses and posies and blood color days. It's mutilating my wrist going through phases. Nobody noticed that shit was amazing. Bitch, I'm bipolar and borderline crazy. My father don't care, I swear that nigga hate me. Now look what the fuck you done to your baby. I guess that I'm everything that nigga made me. I am what I am, what I am is a shame. The fact that I'm bearing this family name, realizing my father and I are the same. See these apples you birth, they've all fall from the tree. Now Chris rolled up blunts at the age of 15. And Kevin's a dick, a literal prick. I hope that you die, you son of a bitch. I would give you the shirt off my back if you asked when I got on that roof and I busted my ass. In the day that I quit, you just pointed and left. Now you 40 years old and you broke with no cash. I refuse to put limits on things that I have, but my life ain't defined by the things that I want. Cause I wanted to kill you, I ain't gonna front. But see, then my nephews wouldn't have them afar. The consequences of my family drama. Fuck that, ain't no more lines being dedicated to these motherfuckers I hate that refuse to acknowledge calamities cause that I'm dealing with every day. Okay, now a nigga about to get technical. I'm more methical, spitting up pristine val. I'm like Tyson, my vices are killing me slowly. I'll burn all my bridges in this allegory. Disgusted by lack of compassion and man, the root of this evil is eating in wealth. Won't do for another what you do for self. I'm not writing no rhymes, bitch, I'm crying for help.
I've been thinking who the fuck am I to disagree? I heard I'm pretty dope, so I guess I gotta oblige inside. I've been plotting on the way that we could elevate. I massacre the track with your skill, I never hesitate. I put a lot of time into the craft to make it resonate. I regulate with repetition, I could be the greatest. But ever me illogical, the other have elated. Practice all the patience that I got in my attendant mind. I minimize the ignorance, so in a minute I make it relatable. Evade negativity at all costs. Trying to find my way, I'm feeling so lost. Find me in the zone, I gotta focus. But that can be an issue, I'm addicted to the work. It's all I ever wanna do, pursue the purpose that I'm pleading for. And need a more than pity, many minuscule opinions picking apart the immaculate, happily apathetic, and naturally authentic. Descendants is sentimental, like the words are just a piece of my soul. I transcend it to the artist that I wanna be. I demonstrate my dominance, a derelict with dialect. My etiquette is excellence. I dedicate my all to this. I solemnly swear it. I serenade with selections of different cadences to kill it. Really invested in this, and anyone that wants the truth that we present to be identified. I live a meager life. I'm motivated by progression. Cause a year ago nobody paid attention to the getting. I'm persistent with the effort. Document my declaration. Dedicated to the devil. Me definitely concerned that I prefer to be a purist. I purchased all of the verses on their way to get it off of my chest. Oh Lord, if it's a problem, I solve it privately. Polish them off. I punish with powerful poems. Compose a noble creation. Case in point, I'm standing improvements in a lucid dream. I used to be infatuated. Now it's just reality. I'm managing my temperament. My time to capitalize is infinite. The wisdom I'm attaining from trial and effort is priceless. I promise I won't put in the music before my sanity. Send you a lullaby with alliteration and empathy. The lack of recognition is starting to fuel my energy. You know you made it when you receiving hate from an enemy. Your relevance was never an option. Here's a synopsis. Said I'm knocking out whoever you considering the king. I kick him off the throne. I want it. I'ma take it as my property and properly prepare to go to war with any challenge. I'm battling coliseums. People cheer for me to finish it. Reminiscent of the legends that left remarkable legacies. I said it, I'm ahead of my time. I am. You could never understand the headspace I'm in. Living around in about it. Giving a lyrical ballad. Working to find the balance. Dealing with every challenge. But it's a struggle. Meticulously adjusting my train of thought to be positive. Transform to a phoenix. And we just trying to give you something you remember. We the illest nigga. Don't ever forget it. Loud. And we just trying to give you something you remember. We the illest nigga. Don't ever forget it. Loud. And we just trying to give you something you remember. We the illest nigga. Don't ever forget it. Loud. And we just trying to give you something you remember. We the illest nigga. Don't ever forget it. Knowledge. Order.
Let's go. Knowledge. nigga. Yeah, let's do it.
Are you insane like me? Been in pain like me? Bought $100 bottle of champagne like me? Just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me? Would you use your water bill to dry the stain like me? Are you high enough without the Mary Jane like me? Will you tear yourself apart to entertain like me? People whisper about you on the train like me? That you shouldn't waste your pretty face like me?
Never living with the demons that I got on my soul. Never think about the pain that I got on my mind. My conscience on his ears from the things that I did. Never praying for forgiveness in the way that I live. You can find me in the zone, I swear to God I is. Ain't nobody breathing currently the words like this. I'm a different type of nigga, never worry about the bars. I was focused on progression, bitch, you gotta get it done. Instead of trying to bring it in, but then again, nobody wants a nigga. Pressure was mine and I had to find a way around it. I ran a couple of miles, couldn't find myself. Don't get fucked up, cause it always helps. I'ma drown in my sorrows all by myself. On a quiet night, if I'm staring at the wall with the sound of thought, I feel like I've been never before my nigga. Tell me what you really know, my nigga. I'm a saying like a motherfucker, trying to find a way to articulate. Taking plenty of time to author ridiculous text. I've been giving you real even though I'm riddled with stress. So 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4. I cry for help but nobody responding. My emotions gone, yeah they all have been loaned. My self-esteem left in my confidence squandered. Got all of this pain that I did with alone. Loud, knowledge,
$100 bottle of champagne like me? Just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me? Would you use your water bill to dry the stain like me? Are you high enough without the Mary Jane like me? Do you tear yourself apart to entertain like me? Do the people whisper about you on the train like me? Saying that you shouldn't waste your face like me?
Never kidding myself for a dream, I don't even believe it. It's really entertaining when you give it your all. I put my soul up on the table, all they do is analyze it. I been secrets in the rhymes that I ain't never told nobody. When I started rapping, suicidal thoughts are running rampant through my mind. I made amends, I found a way. I guess I could really make it vivid so they see the clearer picture of depression, panicking. I can't take this shit, my God. Tell me why you put me in for, I'm gone. And I don't wanna live no more, hold on. The pain is temporary, I hope I know that I was not created just to waste it. That's the truth, so why the fuck do I for grace? Can't explain it, it's a feeling deep inside of me. I got no witnesses left, I know I'm lost on the path I chose. I never like up on the records, I will not be exposed. I'm only giving reality, I'm a lyrical legend. My complimentary honesty is a rarity, yes. You feed the fallacy to him, but I'm not really impressed, cause I can read between the lines and the secret lies. Are you insane like me, been the pain like me? Do you take yourself apart with a taint like me? Wanna change like me, but you can't like me. Terrified that your misery gon' remain like me. Loud, knowledge, nigga.
$100 bottle of champagne like me?
Loud.
Pour that motherfucker down the drain like me? Would you use your water bill to dry the stain like me? Are you high enough without the Mary Jane like me? Do you tear yourself apart to entertain like me? Do the people whisper about you on the train like me? Saying that you shouldn't waste your pretty face like me?
Loud,
Cashflow on the beat.
knowledge, nigga. Stress. I'm working hard, I'm sacrificing my life, I'm sacrificing my mind, I'm sacrificing my sanity, but most importantly, I'm sacrificing my time. Boy, I feel fine, I feel like I am a king. Honestly, I can't complain. Even with faith that's the size of a grain of some salt, I will still move a mountain and do what I want. I got salt to beat with my rhyme. You inclined to feel me one time. If I gave you something real, would you comprehend the feeling of emotion that I put in my line? I got salt to beat with my rhyme. You inclined to feel me one time. If I gave you something real, would you comprehend the feeling of emotion that I put in my line? I'm a catastrophic and catatonic answer to narrate. I alleviate for the leniency of the listener. Misinterpreting my cadence for continuity. I engineer with ingenuity. My flow should really supersede to see a scene of promiscuity. A positive solution for pollution of the purity. I personally purge the verse, immerse the words. I learn to work, assert, a search, a servant, nurse, I serve a curse, I hearse, they even heaven hurts. I'm taking what I wanted and I bet I do. You never knew a nuisance and a necrophiliac. The way I kill a fucker track, a hypochondriac. I stay away from people, though I'm isolated, but I like it. In love with the craft, I created different reality. It's all inside my head, it's insanity. Very terrified, I'm living by myself and the struggle seems to consume me. So I'm peeking right the corner in the corridor of life. The definition of an artist that was starving for the light. I'm insecure and lacking confidence. I can't put up a fight. I mean, I must have missed the opportunity. Constantly lost an extension of my aggression was never meant to affect my sentences. Filled with lectures and lessons that I have learned. And they living inside the ledgers of my alleged hypotheses and Pharisees. I put a hieroglyphic on the wall, and when I wrote it, I made sure that it was legible for you. So my legacy was the truth. Goddamn, I'm sacrificing my life. I'm
sacrificing my mind, I'm sacrificing my sanity, but most importantly, I'm sacrificing my time. Boy, I feel fine, I feel like I am a king. Honestly, I can't complain. Even with faith it's the size of a grain of some salt, I can still move a mountain and do what I want. I got soul to beat with my rhyme. You inclined to feel me one time. If I gave you something realer, would you comprehend the feeling of emotion that I put in my line? I got soul to beat with my rhyme. You inclined to feel me one time. If I gave you something realer, would you comprehend the feeling of emotion that I put in my line? I wanna do a lot of drugs, and I just wanna do a lot of drugs that I feel I can't take no more. I'm incapable of feeling any love. I've been living at the bottom and I do not give a fuck. I wanna do a lot of drugs, and I just wanna do a lot of drugs that I feel I can't take no more. I'm incapable of feeling any love. I've been living at the bottom and I do not give a fuck. I wanna do a lot of drugs. Here's the page with the passion that I'm possessing. The peasant praise for the present. I'm pessimistic but very connected to positivity. Incidentally immaculate, maximizing my efforts by focus with no procrastination. Amazing, I'm lacing soliloquies with the formula. Finally feeling better, not feeding you negativity. Detrimental assumption, I summon some of the power. Ascension is serendipity. Pay attention when listening to something I'm envisioning is beautiful. And most importantly, I'm poriously giving you knowledge. The polished poet deposits impossible fat of fortune. Unfortunate with the words and I'm working to no availing. It tells the tale of a true one that fell in love with the music. I'm usually aggressive to make sure I get my point across. I hope I didn't waste all of my time inside of fantasy. Consider me a loser, my reality's delusional. I'm sacrificing my life, I'm sacrificing my mind, I'm sacrificing my sanity, but most importantly, I'm sacrificing my time. Boy, I feel fine, I feel like I am a king. Honestly, I can't complain. Even with faith it's the size of a grain of some salt, I can still move a mountain and do what I want. I got soul to beat with my rhyme. You inclined to feel me one time. If I gave you something realer, would you comprehend the feeling of emotion that I put in my line? I got soul to beat with my rhyme. You inclined to feel me one time. If I gave you something realer, would you comprehend the feeling of emotion that I put in my line? I wanna do a lot of drugs, and I just wanna do a lot of drugs that I feel I can't take no more. I'm incapable of feeling any love. I've been living at the bottom and I do not give a fuck. I wanna do a lot of drugs, and I just wanna do a lot of drugs that I feel I can't take no more. I'm incapable of feeling any love. I've been living at the bottom and I do not give a fuck. I wanna do a lot of drugs. Fuck. Knowledge, nigga, shit is stress. A lot of fucking stress, a lot of time in this shit. A whole lot of stress. That's it, God bless. Father used to tell me I was nothing more than worthless. A stupid motherfucker that would live without a purpose. Put my thoughts up on the page so I can try to prove them wrong. And every time I write a song I reminisce about the pain that I'm repressing in my brain, so I don't have to feel alone. And I've been living with depression, so I wonder how this shit really begins. I'm comfortable with the thoughts and vision and now it is. I've been working on this record for a minute. Still I feel like nothing that I do is good enough. My insecurities are creeping in, so they will seep into the music. Ain't it funny when other people see your pain as I'm using, abusing many appeal. And I'm in the way I feel to the point that my reality's the farthest thing from real. The only thing I ever needed was a little piece of love, and I couldn't find that in people, so I would seek it in drugs. And I wanted to be the greatest. Instead I'm facing the truth, but the fact of the matter is that I'm losing it. What's the use? And I know I'm sounding repetitive, like a lust for living. I pray that I've been forgiven. I say it and take a picture for sinners to get the sentiment. A critical acclaim to explain it. It wasn't evident. A premonition of my early death. I make it prevalent. Malevolent, confessing that if I was down and out, I can't sell my soul to be relevant. Got abandoned around. Like fuck, I'm finally free. I'm ignoring all of my problems. I said I bury them deep, but I'm actually terrified. And my paranoia was verified, cause I just realized I don't wanna make it to 25. A suicidal psychopathic, schizophrenic kind of god is looking for your empathy, hoping that you'll remember me. The message I provided collided within the melody of metamorphosis. Religion given debauchery, the resurrection of a savior coming out of Nazareth, where you can catch a laceration and a crucifixion. Under what condition you make the decision, moving like a sin in my position, living at the bottom, wishing I was with it, couldn't tell the difference. I'm tired of giving the false repentance. My faith in the book that was written by other people that probably wrote with agenda, so every word was intended for anyone who will follow attention. I got a testament, it's like the book of Mark, and I'm sparking a revolution. My story a revelation, amazing. I'd rather save and debated everything on my mind while I was taking the mental picture and pacing. My train of thought is evasive and faded within my memories from a deadly addiction of always staying sedated and claiming I wanna make it another more than a follower. No apologies for it. I'm forcing my fucking happiness. Don't know what I believe in. I'm seething and barely breathing. Was thinking the positivity, the possibility that I'll be saying is like a fallacy. I got a way to go and I'm showing you people gradually. I've been imagining a better life and then I contradict the consequence of feeling like a loser with no confidence. And I've been all alone. I'm trying to find a source and end the piece. I suffocate the beat until the flow has been consumed. I strangulate that motherfucker to the tone and turning out the ruin. And if I'm being honest, I think I'm losing my passion. I'm passing on opportunities, giving it to distractions. The problems that I've been having is all if it's a facade. It's quantity over quality, profit over the product. And shit, if it makes $1, who gives a fuck if it's garbage? We'll get it radio playing and that'll make it a classic. And take a nigga with talent is by the big as a grain. It's hard to put him on the pedestal. He'll eventually catapult. The perpetual force of the action was so distracting. They forgot that motherfucker was never decent and rapping. The ribbon is in the past and there ain't nobody original. But niggas selling styles and never giving their credit. Accepting that shit's pathetic. A hypothetical ponderance. I put it on the paper for people. I'm being honest with abolishing a novice. A murdering is a complicated affair with a notorious hindrance. These habitual liars supplying a lot of ignorance. It's all about an image. image, so everyone's irresponsible. And if you got a positive message, then it's impossible to overcome the current plight of rap. Combating obstacles illogical to think that the future is looking brighter when money comes into play. And the vision will get distorted because you exposing the feeling by acting out of your character. You lost your sense of pride and societal that embarrass your bad at making it now while you coming up from the rubble. Refuse to be interrupted, no need for an introduction. My shit is really disgusting, it's different and impeccable, intelligent and highly respectable. You're susceptible to this lyrical giant, a tyrant acting defiant. I'd rather do this alone, so motherfucking alliance aligning with preservation. The practice my dedication by defecating the delicate, relegated with delegates to giving rigor mortis, supported within a deficit, celebrated the reverence, televising my decadence from years of destitution. The resolutions are relevant, it's got it to the point where I can see that nothing's really all. It's leaving me appalling. I'm embarrassed, I will get involved with mental regression, for I have yet to evolve. Gotta find a spot to put my aggression before I'm gone. But the pain that I feel is lasting so long, so by the end of this song, I pray I find my desire, cause I'm refusing to fake, and I'd rather fold and retire. So my generation remedial, I really can't believe this shit is happening any lie. I'm surrounded by fucking geniuses, and you gotta be kidding. The only thing I was meant to be the dopest motherfucker that people will probably never see. And if I never make it, then I'm fulfilling the prophecy. Everything that I write has been centered around my honesty. Overdosed and it comatose and I'm barely breathing. What's a dream deferred if you the one that don't believe it? I present a different thesis projected through my secretion. My competition is see them, but knowledge is what I'm seeking. I kill it right off of the back and I'm bringing the heat. A nigga would never compete. The people are waiting to see. The realest of rappers that get on the beat with the way that I murder the flow and the show, and I go with incredible speeds. I'm something that you never seen. My lyrics are mean. I'm turning them all into fiends. They're giving a villain a scheme. They giving the scream. I said that I'm ready to bring. The fuck do you mean? A nigga is living a dream. I broke it and never is not getting better. They're giving the maximum effort depending upon the endeavor. They figuring the fuck and I said that I'm feeling the vibe. The lyrical Jekyll and Hyde is really alive. I craft a masterful sentence like a scientific formula. Form of the fornication. I formulated the face and then pacing, taking my time, but I'm trying to develop patience. Preposterous that your ponderance possibly wasn't faking. Mistaking my dedication for degradation with decadence. Destitute and aloof, I'm eluding ever evasively. My focus and concentration taken within consideration. Here's the situation. I could be a future constellation. Minus consternation. This sentence has just been consummated, confiscated from the complications of my confirmation. Guess my conversations or compilations of records was lacking some type of content. They wanted the realest of concepts. The way that I spit it, I said that they convinced. Enough of your nonsense. I'm coming to quit with this shit and I'm giving it quick. The music is filling the clips. I think I'm accustomed to hate, cause people are faking, that's why I can never relate. The time that it took to create, the passion I have is the reason I feel that I'm great. Was given a birth, determined a person to work. They said that the flow wouldn't work. Instead I'ma leave them immersed. I'm putting my pain up inside of a verse. I'm down to my eyes and I'm crossing my T's. And one of the best that nobody has seen. They came in and know me fatigue. The moment they leave, I said that I'm taking a leave. But why are you looking confused? The beat is abused. No way you amused. The flow is a literal muse. I'm giving a beautiful view. You came in again with a crew. I do what I do and I'm doing it better than you. But I thought that you already knew. I murdered a beat and I said that I'm ripping it right. It's everything that you like. I masterminded a massacre, manifested majestically, mutilated your majesty, marginally imagining, fathoming you could ever step to me, but never recklessly or disrespectfully, except to dissipate discrepancies. I speak consistently as I simplify for the listener, sympathize with the sinister, magnify it for menaces, maximizing the minuscule minimal effort given by rappers making a living. For instance, I've been insisting this game's in need of assistance. Persistence has been the difference. The time I put into my sentences, so you remember this relentlessness. Offended with pads, pencils, and pendulums, popping pills or prescriptions, proprietors of addiction. A crucifix ought to fix them. That's automatic forgiveness and artificial confession. That's purifying your senses. What I spit is AIDS. Are you impressed? My flow's an immune deficiency, as I officially, but more specifically, proficiently, even known as prolifically. But I'm envisioning that they'll never know where that I'm making a drop. I come from the top of the top. Who wanted the nigga to stop? They give a ridiculous plot. You staring a line, and whether I like it or not, if I with the way that I rock, I'm taking my time when I murder the feeling. The realest, and niggas that be in the villain. The illest, the villains, defending the phoniest fame. They giving a second and claim and playing the funniest game. As I resurrect my name, my lyrics they bang. I'm leaving a nigga to hang. I'm knowing you taking it vain, but let me explain. I'll tell you the reason I came. It was ever taking the blame. I said that I'm breaking your brain. They feeling the shame as I was remaining the same. I told them I would never change. I feel like I'm going insane. The point that I wanted to make is that niggas are faking. I finally found where they made a mistake when they focus on everything but the rhyme and not really taking their time. The way I design my intricate, difficult lines. I bet that I'm blowing your mind, but when do I find these niggas don't listen to mine? They telling me I'll never shine. I wanted to make it sublime. They told me that that was a crime. Arrested for actually trying, convincing myself that I'm fine. Condemning the way that I rhyme. I guess I'm ignoring the signs, but there was no one that could find these niggas are giving you lies, but nothing I'm seeing is real. I'm telling you what I despise, my nigga. I go to the fullest extent and I'm getting revenge with a pen, and I'm telling you stories and sins, and I'm living my life with no friends.
selling lifestyles on behalf of these companies. Of course, it's for a couple fees. Nothing out here but logic can actually fucking come for me. Audacity to think that I could make it in this industry without a label backing me. Doing it independently, but my dependency upon the music is confusing. Conflicted by what I'm viewing and what the public is choosing. They puppeteers of careers and these strings are made of veneer. So I'm making it crystal clear that my future is what I fear. Cause I know I'm destined for loneliness. Hopelessly I devoted my time in a pipe dreaming. It seemed that my aspirations were actually asinine with the hours that I had wasted. Should've listened to the niggas that said I would never make it. They taking my lack of confidence and tried to call it modesty. Never display my talent. I'm trying to die, nigga, honestly. Ironically, I'll probably never have to do it by myself. My local governmental help and they're not interested in my mental health. Cause nowadays it's legal to murder a nigga for wearing a hoodie and needing some Skittles. They heads in the sky by the nigga without with a bullet that came from an ignorant cop. And I'm wondering when does it stop? Killing my generation with the shots that isn't a shock. Discussed about what they are watching. Wondering if I see this on the Capitol. Capitalizing on truck in the streets. The land of the free and the home of the brave. At least for the people that's paid. The pain of the poverty causing the stain. It's simple and plain. Considering sexual change and everything is the same. I'm telling the truth. So why the fuck does no one listen? Killers are wearing the badge that was given to them by the sick in the system.
Right now, I ain't nothing, I'm not even in demand. But one day I'll be in your conversation like an Ampersand. You understand, I ain't nothing, I'm not even in demand. But one day I'll be in your conversation like an Ampersand. You understand, I ain't nothing, I'm not even in demand. But one day I'll be in your conversation like an Ampersand. You understand,
Knowledge, bitch. Pay attention. Keep all that shit. Don't touch it.
Nah, I'm good. I'm just sick of shit, nigga. Nah, let's finish this shit. Let's do it.
And I got a couple of flows. You let me see that I'm giving you all of my heart. Everything that I'm feeling inside. Don't look up out in the records. Repugnant pundits that push agendas and pass judgment. My confidence, consequently squandered. I'm being honest. These moments never lapse. I sit and watch them pass me, but still find time for the craft throughout the midst of madness. This mind-numbing tactic has now been a major factor. What you see as monotonous becomes my daily practice. Studied around book from front to back till I know it all. It's every adjective, it's every consonant, it's every similar verb, noun that's fortified. It's for the soul, but it's all composed like a fragile mind. Yes, love, knowledge, nigga.
Don't know what they mean. They're special just for you. White arms baking butter on the stove, cooking up a dream, turning diamonds into snow.
Love. In my family work they whole lives, I've seen them struggle and survive. That's why I learned the meaning of sacrifice. To love someone so much that you put your dreams on the shelf, to provide a life for them that you never had for yourself. I recall all them matching D-Run, arguments over low funds, roaches inside the dresser, but never settle for less of these rappers. Speak of progression as though they've actually seen it. This mind-boggling selfishness is old. Materialistic shit can fix all of your problems and situations and instances. I've seen what money does to the soul and mudders it. If there's no moral compass but you've amassed an amount of wealth, then invest in the crucifix and attempt at saving yourself. I can tell you it's fucking hopeless, but that would be pessimistic. To post a child for contain negativity. I will never be no longer am I lost in my thoughts. I'm doing the best I can. I have to put myself in their shoes. How hypocritical am I to judge what someone's been through, or why they act the way they act and do the things that they do? It's all perspective. We subject ourselves to different vices, and my advice is be decisive with decisions you make. Don't be overtly obsessed. Foster balance and truth. Everything in due time. It's not as bad as you think. The frame you're seeing things through, just multiply it by 2 and you'll see a bigger picture than the one you currently view. Yes, Lord. Knowledge.
Tattoos, don't know what they mean. They're special just for you. White arms baking butter on the stove, cooking up a dream, turning diamonds into snow.
And I wanted to make it, I guess. How do I live with the criticisms? People are giving opinion, they put it upon a pedestal. A pen for your thoughts, but I never asked for change. My work ethic's ridiculous and yours is not the same. I swear to God that I wrote it all with a pure intention. The truest testament with no excessive false aesthetics. You couldn't imagine or fathom the effort I'm exuding. My heart and soul in this shit, but yet they forced me to prove it. Who in the fuck could have done it the way that I've done it with all of the pressure? No label backing the facetious claims of independence. No hidden investor, this shit is developed in my mind. I pray to God and ask for strength and patience through these times. It's to the point that I'm past the same, but it's intertwined. 4:30 a.m. I'm up, on my day is just my girl. I'm living a life of focus. I'm giving you nothing but realness, but give it a couple of minutes, I swear you'll hear all my devotion. Feel like I'm stagnant, I'm running in place. All of the time that I've invested, if I spent it in vain, giving you a better effort, should've networked more. Got me thinking to myself, what I do all of this for? How you complain about the hatred, but you accepting the love. So I take the good with the bad and I ignore the assumptions. I ain't read comments in years, cause they don't do nothing for me. I never take for granted the fact I'm alive, it's a blessing. Nah. Knowledge. God bless.
They're special just for you. White arms baking butter on the stove, cooking up a dream.
for a motherfucking nigga. Ain't no love for a motherfucking nigga. Goddamn it, God. Yeah. Yeah. I confess I'm a mess. All I ever do is stress. I'm depressed in the motherfucker, nigga. I confess I'm a mess. All I ever do is stress. I'm depressed in the motherfucker, nigga. I confess I'm a mess. All I ever do is stress. I'm depressed in the motherfucker, nigga. With a head full of pills, trying to numb all of my pain. Tell me, do you motherfuckers even feel it? Tell me, do you even feel it? I confess I'm a mess. All I ever do is stress. I'm depressed in the motherfucker, nigga. I confess I'm a mess. All I ever do is stress. I'm depressed in the motherfucker, nigga. I confess I'm a mess. All I ever do is stress. I'm depressed in the motherfucker, nigga. With a handful of pills, trying to numb all of my pain. Tell me, do you motherfuckers even feel it? Tell me, do you even feel it? I've been writing all these records with resentment, trying to find the happiness I never had. Happiness I never had. I wish I could wake up early in the morning, realize the person that I really am. Person that I really am. All the fuck I ever really feel is pain, and I don't think that you could even understand. You could never understand. All the fuck I ever really feel is pain, and I don't think that you could even understand. Nah. Hold up, cause I don't think you'll ever get it. Dismissing all of my issues and tell me to be submissive, attentive whenever rapping. I focus upon the tedious. I resemble my father, that's it for speaking of temperaments. Temporarily out of it, falling off of an ottoman. Nodding, bobbing, and weaving. I will depart in my moccasins while I swallow Klonopins. Then I'm taking some masculine ketamine and etc. And ain't no need to exaggerate, but I'll elaborate. I want chemically imbalanced and killing my serotonin from using drugs with no moderation for daily sedation. I should be placed under observation. The fact that I'm faded is actually embarrassing. I see this as a vice and I'm using it as a crutch. But if I'm being honest with you, I think that I fell in love with the thought of me dying young and not reaching my full potential. Cause it never realize you're great until you die. Murder it all, I wanted a piece. I bet that I'm really a beast, I never release. I'm giving the people a feast, the way that I'm killing the beat. You loving it all, enjoying the ride. I bet that you feeling the vibe. Is that what you want for feeling your knees? Then give me a minute so I can proceed, Lord. Now this is not the life I really wanna lead, and all my pain is transparent. It's not that easy to see, and I used to wanna be happy and never actually happened. So I've been feeling the same, just trying to live with the stain. I confess I'm a mess. All I ever do is stress. I'm depressed in the motherfucker, nigga. I confess I'm a mess. All I ever do is stress. I'm depressed in the motherfucker, nigga. I confess I'm a mess. All I ever do is stress. I'm depressed in the motherfucker, nigga. With a handful of pills, trying to numb all of my pain. Tell me, do you motherfuckers even feel it? Tell me, do you even feel it? I confess I'm a mess. All I ever do is stress. I'm depressed in the motherfucker, nigga. I confess I'm a mess. All I ever do is stress. I'm depressed in the motherfucker, nigga. I confess I'm a mess. All I ever do is stress. I'm depressed in the motherfucker, nigga. With a handful of pills, trying to numb all of my pain. Tell me, do you motherfuckers even feel it? Tell me, do you even feel it? I've been writing all these records with resentment, trying to find the happiness I never had. Happiness I never had. I wish I could wake up early in the morning, realize the person that I really am. Person that I really am. All the fuck I ever really feel is pain, and I don't think that you could even understand. You could never understand. All the fuck I ever really feel is pain, and I don't think that you could even understand. Nah. Tough luck, nigga. Keep your fucking head up. They kick you while you was down, and now you refusing to get up. You medicating every single emotion that you feeling. You need to be in the dark to acknowledge all of your problems. You never speak of your issues unless you writing a song or two. You're living with depression is real, and you fucking know it's true. I'm guessing that it stems from the time when nobody noticed you, but that was years ago when you still stuck on the same shit. You need to get a grip. You're dope as fucking people tell you where you need to be a man and start asserting all your confidence. You're fucking 24 and you still can't accept a compliment. You need to make a change, but I know I'm stating the obvious, and I wanna be better, but it's never that easy. Very vivid depiction, the pictures that I've been painting. I promise you'll feel my pain in a second, so I'll explain it. Cause a couple years ago I couldn't even find a friend to call, and now you hit me up like I'm really loving your record, dog, and people never listen. I'm speaking about being reckless. I said I'm cutting my wrist, and you telling me that it's dope. I know you praying that I blow so we could all get rich, and if you make it, you could take me with you, man. That would be it, cause I've been down from the beginning, boy. I knew you was the shit. Remember when I said that you would be the one to make it hit? Hell no, I don't recall. Suck a motherfucker dick, bitch. I confess I'm a mess. All I ever do is stress. I'm depressed in the motherfucker, nigga. I confess I'm a mess. All I ever do is stress. I'm depressed in the motherfucker, nigga. I confess I'm a mess. All I ever do is stress. I'm depressed in the motherfucker, nigga. With a handful of pills, trying to numb all of my pain. Tell me, do you motherfuckers even feel it? Tell me, do you even feel it? I confess I'm a mess. All I ever do is stress. I'm depressed in the motherfucker, nigga. I confess I'm a mess. All I ever do is stress. I'm depressed in the motherfucker, nigga. I confess I'm a mess. All I ever do is stress. I'm depressed in the motherfucker, nigga. With a handful of pills, trying to numb all of my pain. Tell me, do you motherfuckers even feel it? Tell me, do you even feel it? I've been writing all these records with resentment, trying to find the happiness I never had. Happiness I never had. I wish I could wake up early in the morning, realize the person that I really am. Person that I really am. All the fuck I ever really feel is pain, and I don't think that you could even understand. You could never understand. All the fuck I ever really feel is pain, and I don't think that you could even understand. Nah. Yeah.
Love, yeah.
All of this ignorance is something I'll never get it while you can. You know why you still living. Let me put you on some game. It won't even take a minute. Just keep working through the pain. Then you'll see the plain difference. Tell them I done seen it all and I'm still refusing to give it. Check on temperature. I will feel like a soldier in the field. I said I'm going for the kill. Your shit is weak. My shit is in. It's overdriving overtime. It's on the polo climbing. I could give a fuck if you agree with what I'm doing. Alright, your vision on this one is 20 if we talking hindsight. I was playing mathematics. You know black on both sides. Elevated to a level where I feel the best. I try to tell them that there's really no comparison to I been focused on. Yes, Lord, I feel like then your son. Just wait, I'll show you I'm the one. Ice running through my veins, we can never be the same. I know what I want. I do, I'll never be like you. That's true, you're losing because you choose, so I think you got it all confused. There's a reason why we at where we at. Survival of the fittest, knowledge will acknowledge it. It's natural selection, some of us will fade and fall. They disappear into obscurity amongst it all. The other half, what they ascend is something greater. I can see the vision in my mind, but can't articulate it. As frustrating as it seems, as reality is, the farthest thing from real. It's funny that we call it that shit, cause if you think about it, really, we just die to exist. The fear of missing out, it's like no one notices us. We take for granted what we have and then obsess about the things that we don't. Complain about the smallest problems in a list of our wants. Cause the things that we buy, to cover up how we feel. You insecure with lots of money, man, that can't be helped. Lost in the deep screaming, someone help me, but they won't cause the world is selfish.
You say you do without it. Say all you do is smile.